Hey, welcome back to another video. So Mecpow have been expanding their product range. They've included some nice new products such as heat presses and also welding equipment. They've got different type of heat presses. They've got one for tumblers, one for t-shirts. They even got a complete workstation where you can combine both and also have an add-on for doing hats and caps. In this video I will show you the MP30. That's the tumbler heat press. So for cups and tumblers. I will show you what's included in the box. I don't think it needs any assembly, so we can probably skip that. But I will show you how to operate it and what you can do with it. So if you like it, stick around till the end. Give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Will really help me. And then let's get started to see what's included in the box. So let's open the box. Let me see what's inside. It feels kind of heavy, so it's not a light machine. There's foam inside. Okay, let me put this aside so you can see what is included. There's a cutting mat. There's an instruction manual and some foil to use with the heat press. There's a small box included. I think it's an insert, yes. Oh no, that's even, that's nice. That's cool. They even included a tumbler. That's nice. Okay. So you can create a nice tumbler because it's already included. It's nice to see. Let me get this out of the way. And this out. And let me see if I can get the machine out. Yes. I think that's all, yeah. Throw this away. Let me unpack this one. It feels really solid, so that's a good sign. Okay, so this is the machine. There are some more parts included. I will need to open it. Let me see if I will not cut it. Okay. So what's inside the bag? Of course a power cord. Some kapton tape. Heat resistant tape for people who don't know. And also anti-static. And there's some gloves, because it will be warm, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me see if there's nothing more. No. So I will show you from the side. You can close it, open it, so you can do larger and smaller objects. So if you want to do this one, you can just close it. You can adjust it. But I will show you later on in the video how to operate it. Okay, so that's all included in the kit. Next up is, and some fuses. I just saw it. So next up we'll get the machine ready and do some testing to see if it works as intended. Let me do the most satisfying thing first. Here we go. So the next step is connecting the heating element to the controller. As you can see, there's an opening here on the connector, so it will only fit in one way. Push it all the way in and then secure it using the screw. The reason that this is on a connector is because you can replace this. Let's say you want to have a smaller tumbler, then you can buy a separate insert which is smaller. Or if it wears out over time, you can just purchase a new one, unscrew these screws, then you can remove the whole insert, put in a new one and secure it back using the screws, and you're good to go. So let's have a look at the display real quick. Let me turn on the machine. You might see some flickering, but that's only because of the frequency of the camera. So in reality it's not flickering at all. Over here you can see the actual temperature. This is the timer which is set currently, so 30 seconds. On the left top corner, I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, there's a red icon which indicates that it's currently heating up. You can see it's raising the temperature. If you want to change between Celsius and Fahrenheit, you have to press the set button and hold it. You will hear a beep and you can get to another menu. Let me do this. If you press it one more time, you can see it's currently set to Celsius. You can change it to Fahrenheit. If you press and hold set again, it's set in the memory. If you press set short, you can see now you can change the temperature. So that's the operating temperature. You can just change it by the up and down arrow keys. If you press it one more time, you get ST. So you can set the timer. And also press set and it will be set. So whenever you close the machine, it automatically starts to count down. As you can see, if you open it, it will reset back to the timer as you have set in the menu. So let me do one more time. Counts down. And when you're ready, you can open it and it's reset again. So it's a pretty simple operation. So how to properly set up the machine. So this one will fit. Let me show you. Let me put this camera a little bit closer. There are two knobs on the machine. These black knobs you can twist by hand. And with these knobs you can set the width of the heating element. And you have to make sure that your tumbler, which you want to press the design on, will fit nicely in the heating element. Will be tight, but not too tight, but also not too loose that you can move it once it's in the machine. So if you, let me remove the cap because this is plastic. If you're gonna heat it up to 200 degrees Celsius, you wanna remove the plastic part. If you put it in and let's say it's now it's secured and you can move it like this, that's not good. So I've already set these knobs correctly. So if I press it and you will see it clicks. Now it's securely in place. And it also engages the timer, the micro switch. There's a switch over here, which will start the countdown. So this is how it should be. So how to set the correct temperature and time? Well, in the manual, there's a little table. It will give you some guidelines. There are three different materials mentioned. One is a straight stainless steel tumbler. The other one is a porcelain mug and a glass tumbler. Now, well, this is a stainless steel straight tumbler, as you can see. So I will go for the first option. Then it will give you a column which says environment, and it will give you two options. And I think it's a bit strange because it is either cold or hot. And the cold is below 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. And hot is above 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. Now, I don't know where you live or where you work. But if you put me in an environment which is more than 60 degrees, I will not be able to press this tumbler. I want to get out of there. But okay, I'll go for the cold because it's below 60 degrees. Then there's a column which says temperature, and it's clearly converted from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Because if I look at this one and I will look at the Celsius range, I need to set it between 171.11 and 176.76. So it's clearly converted from Fahrenheit, because in Fahrenheit it will tell you between 340 and 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I will set it between 171 and 176 degrees Celsius. Then you've got a column with times, and it will tell you for this one 120 seconds and 50 seconds. That means that the first time you will do 120 seconds, then you will turn it 180 degrees and you do another 50 seconds to make sure that it's heated up all the way around. So that's what we'll do for this one. Next up, I'm gonna clean this one using isopropyl alcohol because I want to get rid of all the fingerprints. Then we need to put on the paper with the print that I want to put on this tumbler. I will explain you how to do this one, and then we can put it in the press and see for the end result what it looks like. So let's clean the tumbler. I've got isopropyl alcohol, which is 99.9% pure alcohol. Don't drink it, it's not alcohol like that. It's just for cleaning purpose. Let me remove the cap so I can put my hand in it. I can hold it like this. Put this underneath. Let me put some alcohol on the rag. Just clean it all the way around. Like this. Okay, so it's nice and clean. Close this one, put it aside. Next up, we're gonna cut this paper to size because it needs to fit all the way around. And it needs to be exactly at the circumference of this tumbler. So about the design, this is the design that came with the machine. It's from Mecpow and it's printed on special paper. It's called sublimation paper. It's also printed using special sublimation ink. Now I'm not experienced with this. This is the first time I'm going to use this machine. So if I can do it, you can also do it. But I did read into it on the internet, and from what I understand and read is this sublimation ink in this form, it's of course it's solid, but once you heat it up it will become a gas and it will adhere to the surface of, let's say, a t-shirt or a tumbler. And it's far more superior than the ones that you can buy, the transfer sheets that you can buy in a local store, that you can put on a t-shirt and then iron it on. This will fade over time, in a couple of months maybe, and you can peel it off, where this is much more permanent. You can even put it in a dishwasher. So that's really nice. The downside, of course, is that you need special sublimation paper and ink. And to use the ink, you need a printer, of course. Now you can do this with a regular inkjet printer, like an Epson EcoTank. I've seen videos on YouTube how to convert them. It's of course up to you whether you want to do this or not. From what I saw, if you put in sublimation ink in a regular inkjet printer, you can still print on regular paper, but it will be very dull and it might sink into the paper real deep that you get like a blurry printout. So if you're gonna do this for a business, yeah, why not? Or maybe purchase a dedicated sublimation printer. Otherwise, again, it's up to you if you want to convert it. You can also buy pre-printed designs on the internet, on Amazon, for instance. I think it was around 15 euros for a few sheets. So that's also an option if you don't want to convert your printer. The sublimation ink is not too expensive. I think it's around 20 euros. And also the papers are not that expensive. A box of 100 sheets costs somewhere around 20 euros also. So that's pretty doable. So if you want to do this more often, then yeah, go ahead, buy these blanks or cups or whatever, and then you can use this. It's nice to do, I think. For me, it's the first time. I only got one design because this was included. So if I screw this one up, then yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. But if it works out, it should be really nice and shiny, as if it came from the factory. So hopefully I will get that end result, but we'll see. In the next step, I will cut the design to size, so it will fit exactly on the circumference of this tumbler. You don't want to have it overlapping, because you might see it on the print when you take it out. And then you can secure it using the kapton tape. It's heat resistant tape. And then put it in, and yeah, fingers crossed and hope for the best. So in the next step, let's prepare the tumbler with the print, and then put it in the heat press. So let's cut the design. What I will do is I will put this ruler on here, and then exactly match it up with the line end of the paper, and then I can cut it nice and straight. And then I think it should be sufficient from this side. Now I need to make sure that I will exactly match it up on that side. Like this, let me see. Then I can mark it, I think that's easier. Push it straight, yeah. And then I need exactly here. And on the other side, pull it, and then there. Let me see, hopefully it lines up. This one I will clean. So let's cut this one now. This. And see if I did it correctly. I think if I pull it, it will be okay. So I've cleaned this one more time. Let me put on some kapton tape. Let me take it off. Yes. Put it on here. And cut it. And then cut some strips out of it. And now put this one on. And align it. And then I have to pull it together. Let me get the first one off. Using this one. Come on. Yep. See if I can pull it. So it's tight. Like this. Align it. Then the top one. Like this. Also put it on one side. And then pull it towards each other. Like this. I think it's not bad. Not bad for a first time. I think that should be okay, and I will put one because I saw somebody else do this on the entire seam. Not sure if this needed, but I will do it like this. Cut it off. And then do like this. This one I will fold in. I also saw someone put tape on here. I'm not sure if this is needed, but I will leave it like this. And on the bottom I cannot fold because it's closed, of course. So I think it should be okay like this. Next step, setting up the temperature and the timer, and then we are ready to do the press. So let me set the machine on the correct temperature and time. I will turn it on. I have a camera over here so you can see the display. I've seen some other videos and they put the temperature on 180 degrees. So I think I will put it also on 180 degrees. So I will press the set and then you can hear all these nice beeps. Set it to 180 degrees. And then you can set the time. So there's this one. And I will set it to 120 seconds. It's already set to 120 seconds. So I'll leave it. It's heating up as you can see. So it's getting warm. Let me open it. There's some special gloves included in the kit. Heat resistant gloves. So you can put them on. If you want to take out the tumbler or put it in, you don't hurt yourself. Yeah, I've already set the correct width. So that should be okay. The design is over here, so I will put it down first. Let me see. Yeah, put it like this, so it's pressed against here. Then I can turn it around one more time to make sure it's nicely pressed. Then we wait for the temperature to get onto 180 degrees Celsius, and then we can continue. Let me put on the gloves. Let me test to see if they work. Yeah, it's still hot, but you can touch it, and it's 128 degrees now, so yeah, they work. Let me put my hand in. Yeah, don't leave them in too long, but the gloves will definitely protect you somewhat. It's 142 degrees now. You can hear it clicking, that's the relay. So there's of course a sensor. So we will keep it at 180 degrees. So now it's on and off to keep it at 180 degrees. Now it's 180. Let me put in the tumbler and let's keep our fingers crossed. Put it in like this. And then press it. Close. Let me move this one to your side. I will put it here. So it's counting down now from 120 seconds to 0. It will give you an indication when it's ready. So you can hear it beep. I will open it. It resets the timer. I will change it a little bit and then reposition it. Okay, like this. And now I need to take it out at 70 seconds. So it's another 50 seconds. So it's 70. Let's take it out. Turn off the machine. Put it here. And then I will move the camera so you can see it. Let me move the machine to here. The design is over here. So fingers crossed. Peel off this one. It's still pretty hot, but the gloves are working just fine. See if I can peel this one off. Let me do it on the camera. It's sticking to my gloves. Yeah, I can already see some result. Ah, nice. Get this one off. Yes, this. Let me peel everything off. Haha, this is nice. Hope you can see it on the camera. Haha, this is really nice. It's nice and shiny. It's straight. So I think for a first try, it's definitely a success. So it's fun to do, I should say. It's pretty quick. So if you can print it yourself and then put it on, and then yeah, just put it in the press, you can create some really nice things to sell, or maybe for your own use. Let me take off my gloves because they stick to everything. It's already, yeah, it's still a little bit warm, but as you can see, it's really nice and shiny. And it will get a nice place over here. So my final thoughts on this machine, the MP30 from Mecpow. It's a real fun machine to use, as you can see. It's easy to use as well. As said, it was the first time I ever used a machine like this. Within a few minutes I created this tumbler. Now of course this was a pre-printed design, but I don't think the printing of the design itself will be the most difficult part. If you've got the correct printer and ink, it's just like printing on a regular sheet of paper. Don't forget to print it as a mirrored image, because it will be mirrored once you press it on. Otherwise your text will be reversed. Simple operation, just set the temperature and time, close this once you have adjusted it, wait for the beep, take it out, and you have a nice end result. It's really nice and shiny. If you feel it, it's just like if it's fused on the tumbler. You don't feel it's like put on. It's really flat, and yeah, I like it. It's just like it came from the factory. You can do multiple things with it. As said, stainless tumblers, glass cups, porcelain cups. So you can create really nice products for your Etsy store maybe, or your own store, or maybe just for home use, or as a gift. You can create nice gifts with these for your friends and family. They also have a machine for printing on t-shirts. It's a flat one. It's really fun to use this one as well. It would be nice to try this one. Maybe I can create my own merch, and who knows, I will sell one t-shirt. They also have a machine which combines best of both worlds. So you have this machine combined with the one for t-shirts. And they even have an add-on that you can do caps, like baseball caps. So you can create your own design on these ones. If you like the products, I will put links in the description of this video as always. Once I got the coupon codes, I will include the coupon codes so you can get a nice discount. If you buy via this link, it's an affiliate link, so you will help my channel. I will get a small kickback out of them. It will not cost you anything more, but you will support my channel, so I would really appreciate that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I've got some more products waiting for review. So keep watching my channel, and yeah, they will be online pretty soon, I guess. So see you in the next one. Bye.